So I'm gonna tell you all how to get those trading cards that you've been seeing on TikTok. Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas, and for those who are new, be sure to subscribe. To my returning subscribers, thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Today, I began a 5-day trip, and I'm gonna try to do this vlog a little bit differently. And it's gonna be kind of like a day-to-day thing that we do as a regional flight attendant to give people an idea who is looking to apply to be a regional or even just a flight attendant period, to kind of see what the day-to-day is. Now, granted, I can't show you everything, but I can try to show you enough. So if my clips are a lot shorter, it's because I don't want this video to be like 40 minutes long. So I'm gonna try to do and give as much as possible to show what we do on a day-to-day basis. That way you can kind of understand and get an idea of it. But today is 3 legs for me. I go from Atlanta to White Plains, back to Atlanta, and then I end up in Alexandria, Louisiana tonight around, I think it's 8 or 9 Central Time. So it's a pretty long day. It's going on 11:45. My report time is at 12:27, so which is we report an hour before our flight time. And yeah, so the van is, I actually pulled up behind the shuttle, so I'm finna get ready and catch the shuttle, and I'll see you guys once I get to Alexandria. Everybody, I made it on the plane. So before we come on the plane, we do have to do a briefing with the gate agent. She tells us about the wheelchairs, if there are any unaccompanied minor or anybody that need any type of special assistance. That's where we get that information from. And then we scan our badge and come on to the plane. Again, I couldn't record that brief interaction. And now that we're on the plane, we do our pre-flight checks to make sure everything is working. And if it's not, we can call maintenance to get it, have them come get it fixed. So I'm gonna do all that and do my White Plains turn, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. I've made it here to Alexandria, Virginia. Psych! Today's 3 flights were very uneventful. Nothing out of the normal. Of course, the White Plains was a lot longer going because it was originally supposed to be an hour and 53, ended up being 2 hours and 15 minutes for whatever reason. And it was a quick turn, so meaning when we got there, they cleaned, and basically as soon as they were done cleaning, they had to send them back on because it was only a 45-minute turn in a sense. And yeah, that's how it is sometimes. A lot of times it's just those quick turns where you don't have a time to just barely catch your breath. And if you're doing a lot of those throughout the day, like sometimes you can get 5 legs and they're all quick turns. At some point in time, if you need to go get something to eat or need to eat, let your captain know that, hey, listen, I need to take a break so I can eat for a few minutes and then we're bored. They'll do that for you because a lot of times they're working the same amount of time as you're doing and they're going to eat as well. Coming here to Alexandria, there is a group here from Nassau, Bahamas, coming here for a conference. And I'm working the back, so I'm sitting in the back and our jump seat is right next to row 20. And as we were taking off in Atlanta, I guess it was wind because the plane started swaying like this. And one of the ladies, she reached to grab my hand and she missed. My hand was in my lap, so you can only imagine what she grabbed. And that took me by surprise and her at the same time. So I grabbed her hand so she could grab my hand and let go of what she was grabbing, and because she started to squeeze a little bit too hard, and so she was grabbing my hand. Basically, I haven't felt somebody grab my hand like that since my kids were born, basically. But other than that, I'm not gonna work out tonight. I'm gonna get up tomorrow because I have a very, very late report. I have a 3:15 p.m. van, so I'm not gonna work out tonight. I'm gonna just take a shower, wind down, get into bed, and work out tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Hey everybody, I'm here this morning into the gym. As you can see, it is a pretty decent sized gym. Not too large or whatever, but I got up this morning so I could do my workout. Usually on day one, I do chest and then I do squats of some variations. I do 10 sets of 20 dumbbell press, and then I do 10 sets of 10 on the squats, because I'm not trying to, I don't work on legs too heavy because I'm not, not legs, but yeah, I would say legs. But I'm not trying to look like I got a BBL basically, but I do a leg workout every single day, so I don't skip leg day. But I'm not trying to, most women do it heavy because they want the nicer, firmer butt and the toned thighs. I'm not trying to look like that, but that's what I do. I'm not going to show you my workouts while I'm working out because I've done it, but this is just a part of my day. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get ready to. Hey everybody, welcome to day 2. Today is going to be an easy day. I showed you all that I worked out. Well, I didn't show you, but I worked out today, and it's an easy day. 2 legs. I go from Alexandria to Atlanta, sit for 1 hour and 45 minutes, and then from Atlanta to Dothan, Alabama, which that's a no service flight. I'm working in the front. And on no service flights, first class still gets a full service of whatever it is that they drink and snacks and things like that. But my flying partner in the back doesn't have to do a service for main cabin. This trip is in and out of Atlanta. I've never laid over in Dothan before because that used to be a 200 route. And you all know, if you've been around this channel, you know I don't like 200s because a lot of times you end up with 6 legs on those 200s. But now that we got rid of them, our 900s and 700s are doing these little small towns out of Atlanta. So that's why I'm going to Dothan. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Dothan. Hopefully nothing changes within that sit, and we keep our same schedule. I made it here to Dothan, Alabama. Today's 2 flights. Very uneventful. Nothing happened. Short, quick flight to Dothan was 37 minutes. Coming from Alexandria, we were delayed because the inbound was delayed, coming in about 30-45 minutes. So, again, a lot of these people book tight connection, international connections at that. So somebody from Amsterdam had, pretty much they missed their flight, but luckily for them, there was another flight leaving out of Atlanta to Amsterdam 2 hours later. Somebody was going to Paris, very tight connection, 25 minutes. Somebody going to Rome, 25 minutes. And that was the only flight going out of Atlanta to Rome at that particular time. I say this all the time. Don't book tight connections. Next year, I'm going to Barcelona to do a cruise that I've been wanting to do prior to me starting this job. And I bought my ticket to New York because my flight is going out of New York. And my flight doesn't leave until 10 o'clock out of New York, but guess what I did? I got on the 3 o'clock flight to JFK, which leaves at 6 o'clock. And then I bought my ticket from JFK to Barcelona, which, wasn't that much for me, but, it is what it is. But I'm one of those people that I'm going to give myself time because I've never been to JFK outside of the terminal that we land in, which is Terminal 4, and I'm not too familiar with it, so it gives me time to try to find where I need to go. So no tight connections whatsoever. But other than that, I'm going to take a shower, lay down, and I'm gonna work out in the morning, and I'll show you guys the gym here. I'm not for sure I'm gonna eat the breakfast. I'm not too fond of the breakfast at this particular brand hotel, but I'm gonna go down and see what they have. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 3 of 5. This morning, I went downstairs to go work out, but it was packed, and it's a very small gym. So I waited another hour, and it was still packed, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not finna do it. I came back upstairs, went back to sleep. And today is another easy day. It's a 2-leg day. I'm working in the back, so I have no service because the flights are under 250 miles. So we go from Dothan to Atlanta to Augusta with an hour and 15-minute sit in between. And Augusta is under a flight under 250 miles. So I won't be doing any service, but I will ask my flying partner, does she need any help passing out snacks to first class passengers since they do get a service. So, but other than that, I'm finna get ready to go downstairs, catch the shuttle, and I'll see you guys once I get to Augusta. Everybody, I made it here to Augusta. Today was a pretty easy day. 2 legs, no service, hour and 15-minute sit once we got to Atlanta. So I'm not really tired. I'm gonna go down and work out and do the workout that I was supposed to do this morning. I'll show you guys the gym here. and show you what this hotel is working with here in Augusta. But another thing too, I like having hotel rooms by the elevator. For one, because I don't want to have to walk all the way down the hall and then walk all the way down the hall when it's time to get up, especially since tomorrow is a early report day tomorrow, and I have a 5:30 van. So, you know, tomorrow is a 4-leg day. So I start earning my money these next 2 days for this particular trip. But hopefully nothing gets modified because weather's supposed to be bad in New York in the northeastern area tomorrow. So I might get affected by it and I might not, because on day 5, I'm supposed to go through New York as well. So we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes once I get down to the gym. I just finished my workout. Somebody was in here when I first got in here, so that's why I didn't show y'all the gym when I first got in here. But today was pretty much shoulder, back, and I did lunges. I don't think I told y'all that, but this is one of the better gyms that we do have in the hotels that we do stay. I do appreciate these gyms that's a little bit more spacious versus small, so everybody has a lot of room to work with. I did 2 miles on the treadmill, and that's pretty much it to my workout. I do cardio every single time I work out. I don't skip cardio whatsoever. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go up, shower. See you tomorrow bright and early. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4, 4-leg day. Augusta to Atlanta, sit for an hour, 20 minutes, do a Shreveport turn, and then I deadhead to Myrtle Beach. So the Shreveport turn is blocked out at like 2 hours because if you don't know, Shreveport is on the western side of Louisiana. So that's a longer flight. Plus, during the fall or winter time, going west, you have a headwind, so you're going against the wind, so it's going to be a lot longer versus coming back east. And then I have the deadhead to Wilmington, so I'm gonna be done a little bit earlier today. And then tomorrow I'm supposed to go through New York, and see what happens with everything that's going on in New York. But other than that, that's all I have for you. I'm gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast. Usually they have it out for us, and I'm gonna take it to go with me so I can eat it on the plane and during my sit. So I'll see you guys once I get to Myrtle Beach. Everybody made it here to Myrtle Beach. Today's flights were very uneventful. Nothing actually happened to report. It went as smooth as possible. Kind of turbulence because there's been not thunderstorms, but showers throughout the southeast. It's been raining all day in Atlanta, so it's been raining here all day. And going to Shreveport, we got caught up in some of the thunderstorms, so it was a little bit turbulence. But other than that, nothing else to report. No big deal. I slept on my dead head like I usually do. And now I'm finna go work out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for go home day. It's bright and not too early, but it's early. Also forgot to show you all, a passenger came on and gave us this, and she gave the pilot shot glass. You can see mine says Happy Holidays. It's on both sides. And my other flying partner has the same kind of glass as well. So around this time of the year, we get a lot of gifts from passengers, mostly Starbucks gift cards. So plan to see a lot more stuff given to me by passengers. I don't normally take food, but I'll take this, wash it when I get home, and the Starbucks gift cards. Good morning, everybody. Today's go home day. It's going on 6 o'clock. I have a 6 o'clock van, so it's not, like I said, it's not too early. But sorry I didn't get to y'all yesterday to show y'all the gym here, because when I was on my way out, my mom called me and we got to talking because my mom graduates this year. She's getting her master's degree. And so we started talking about that and picking up my brother from who was going to pick up my brother from the airport. And it just totally slipped my mind. And I just went down there and started working out. But today is just 2 legs, but yeah, it's 2 working legs, but I still have 3 because I have a deadhead. I go from Myrtle Beach to LaGuardia, all the way to Pensacola, Florida, and then I deadhead from Pensacola to Atlanta. That's my day. Like I said, I earned my money on these last 2 days because Pensacola is blocked out at like 3 hours and some change coming from New York. And I don't understand why we're doing that, but you know, it is what it is. Some of the pilots do that as a turn, especially if they're in New York. They have they'll fly from New York. That's almost like 6 hours or 7 hour flight day. But that'll be their only 2 legs of the day. I doubt they'll go any further because of how their contract is set up. But yeah, it's a long day. But other than that, I'm finna get ready to go downstairs, and I'll see you guys once I get back to Atlanta to close out the video. Hey everybody, I made it home from this 4-day trip, very uneventful. So on this trip, everybody has asked me for the little trading cards that's been going around TikTok. So I'm gonna tell you all how to get those trading cards that you've been seeing on TikTok. What you must do is ask the pilots. The pilots are on each aircraft. They're the ones that have them. The flight attendants, we do not have them. We can ask the pilots for them, but they don't give them to us. Mostly the pilots have them. At least I know for me, in my airline, they do have them because when I asked the pilot about somebody asking me, he gave me one to give to the passenger. So that's what you need to do if you're trying to look for those trading cards that you saw on TikTok. Ask the pilots, and they should be able to give you them. But other than that, I'm off for 3 days, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.